Welcome to the Ska History Hour with your hosts, Jose Rojas
Hello.
and myself, Daryl Rubio, wherein the purpose of this channel is to spread awareness of ska music and its subgenres to the world. Our guests today are Brittany Luna and Tim Hildebrand from Catbite from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Uh,
Yeah.
we appreciate the time you're taking to speak with us to share your stories and your music with the ska community.
Yeah. Thank you
Can
for
you
having
first?
us.
Yeah, thanks. Can you first tell us a little bit about yourselves and your role in the band?
Yeah, I'm Britt and I sing and am in Catbite.
And you dance too.
Yeah.
I
You also
sing,
like write live.
the
Oh,
music
you write the lyrics and
and the
the
melody,
melodies.
um, and
Do the counting.
do the accounting and tour managing and
And all the merch behind you.
merch manager.
Well, yeah, it's tag team.
Yeah.
You do. And I'm Tim. I play guitar, backup vocals, write songs with Britt. Um, yeah, and a lot of other stuff.
Awesome. Well, welcome. We appreciate you being here.
Yeah, thank you.
Nice. So, who came up with the band's name, Catbite?
Me.
Yeah, what does it
Um,
mean?
I don't know. I like cats and it sounded cool. And that's literally it. I actually came up with the name way before the band started. I've just had it like as a it was like a fictional band in my brain for
Uh,
like years. And like when I first started writing songs and stuff for my own, like that wasn't in it for like any of the other bands I was in, I would like, write the songs, demo them, put them on iTunes, and you need an artist. So I just put Catbite and
oh,
just had a bunch of random songs that I wrote were by the artist Catbite. And then when we started this band, I was like, can we call it Catbite? And Britt said yes, and yeah, now it's Catbite.
cool, cool.
Awesome. Now let's go over your full length releases. We like to go ahead and go through the discography. We touch base on the full length releases and EPs, not singles. So
Mhm.
what we know is that Live from an Empty Warehouse back in 2020.
Oh yeah.
And correct me please if I'm wrong about anything. Nice One 2021, and then the Cat Light and Cat Fight versions of Nice One.
Hmm.
Left on the Dial Live.
Oh yeah.
Is that right? Doom Garden, which is your newest EP. And
Hmm.
then you've got the Op Ivy Live with Laura Jane Grace.
Hmm.
Um,
We also have our self-titled, which is our first LP.
You
oh,
missed
It's the very
you
first
missed
thing.
self-title. It's even behind you. I see it.
which one?
It's the Yellow Flowers.
I thought I had that one on there.
Well, you said the warehouse.
You started with the warehouse one. You might have skipped it.
And then Nice One 2021.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the warehouse was just like
Well, yeah, I mean, they're doing all the technical tech.
yeah. But I mean, the self-title is the first release.
Yeah. Self-titles first.
Which is the blue one, right?
No, that's
Uh,
a nice one.
the yellow and black one.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah,
Got it. My bad. I totally missed that one.
it's all
Even though
good.
it's right here. All right. And now let's talk about America's favorite couple contest.
Oh, yes.
I know that's all over. It's going on all over the place.
Oh,
You
I gotta
guys
check
actually, what happened? You slipped from third to fifth.
I know.
So
We're
actually,
back to first right now.
Oh,
Are
you're
you?
first? Oh, wait, I
yeah.
gotta check. I gotta check.
So we're being strategic about it. So
Because it lasts like well, okay, first of all, the whole thing is like very silly because it's just like Jeff Goldblum and his wife are putting on a contest.
yeah,
And
I kind of entered as a joke.
yeah, but
Um,
there's really no information besides like you just enter and then like you can't see any of the other couples that are like in the contest. Like you can't see any information. There's not even really any like direction about the contest besides like you vote and then
you get updates every few weeks,
Yeah.
like when you've advanced.
yeah.
But we made it through like the first round, which was like the longest one, and we had to basically be the number one in our group.
Yeah.
We made it to there. Now we're officially in the semifinals, and
No, we're in the quarterfinals.
Quarterfinals.
Yeah.
sorry,
Yeah.
quarterfinals.
Second? No.
Um,
Thank you. I'm
thank-
sorry.
You know who's
we're
in first right now?
clear. Well, so but we like this round has lasted like 2 weeks. So we
Yeah.
we figure like it's best this round is over tomorrow.
Yeah.
And today there's double points for everyone that votes.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what, let's be strategic. I don't like spamming my friends for shit online. And this is totally like a spam, especially because I have to keep doing it over and over and over again. So basically the way I've been doing it is just like, the day before the next round, put it on Facebook, put it on Instagram. Sorry for spamming everyone, but if you want to vote, you can vote, and it's
Yeah.
it's been working so far. And
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Now we're like in it, and we're in the quarterfinals, so I feel like we might as well just keep going.
yeah, yeah.
But we also don't know, like, there wasn't there was no information about like how many groups there were. So then we had to wait that out, and then like I don't know how many groups, like if there's groups in the quarterfinals.
yeah, and,
I believe it would be quarterfinals,
and then
semifinals, and then the
then
final.
it's the finals. Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
I don't
That's
know.
That sounds logical.
Yeah,
yeah. All I know is I want to win $20,000.
of course.
We want to just like, so we've been married almost 7 years. We've never gone on a honeymoon at
Mhm.
all. Like we've never really been able to afford it or have the time. And now we travel the world, but it's with our band, and
Yeah.
it's still the best thing
Technically
ever. It's work, yeah.
Yeah.
And so that'd be like, if we could win, that'd be really cool. Go on a honeymoon. But
Yeah, I think I saw who's first right now. It's Will and Jada Smith.
What?
Just joking.
I was just like, I was about to be so pissed.
we already have $20,000.
They don't even need that money.
They've got a bunch
They
of
might have like 22. Yeah.
couple.
Couple
Couple.
$3. Yeah.
I was just messing
Now,
with you.
if we win, that'd be cool as shit. Like,
Yeah, it's so cool. Yeah.
Yeah, crazy. I mean, it's gonna get taxed, so we're gonna end up with like,
still like 13. We can
Oh.
away with $13,000 and be in a magazine.
I mean, that's cool.
I would be cool with $50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
yeah, we
I don't
got
know about that.
you wouldn't be
If
cool
you
if someone
get 50 and I get 50, okay.
yeah, now we're
Just
talking.
50 to split?
No. Our groceries were $123.
Exactly.
It was 1, 2, 3,
It's just like
40.
silly contest, but now we're in it and we're like, okay, maybe we could win.
Now I'm just like, okay, what we might have a chance. We're like little micro celebrities in this
Yeah.
so it's
Can,
like,
can you vote more than once?
yeah, every day.
Yeah.
Every day. Oh, got it. Okay, so today is the day. Oh, that's why you had it lit up in the rainbow colors and stuff. And
Mhm.
today.
Yeah.
Yeah, today's the double vote day.
Yeah. I think the double vote day is like the best time to vote.
Because not everyone's gonna vote every day.
Right.
Mhm.
But
And I believe you could also donate money to vote.
Yeah,
also.
so and
Yeah.
the money goes towards like charities, which is at least cool. Like I forget what it was. It like changes amongst a couple different ones. So at least it's like for a good cause.
yeah.
Yeah, 20 votes, $10, 50 votes, $25, so on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Good times, yeah. And then also the title, having that title,
For a
that'd be
couple.
cool,
Yeah.
no?
And
Yeah.
it's so
Hopefully we would get to meet Jeff Goldblum.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right, I'm voting right now again.
Okay, thank you.
I
I
already
voted
voted once.
earlier.
There it is. 2 times the votes.
Yes.
All
Hey.
right. There
Put in
you
your
go.
credit card information, bro.
Yeah.
There's another one for all kinds of votes. Yeah. I saw that.
Show us some really low votes.
So,
No,
yeah, how did you start writing your songs? So, do you start with the lyrics or the guitar riff or?
A little bit of both.
Yeah. Like
It's
sometimes Tim will come with like a riff and then like
a chorus hook.
yeah, and like we'll just literally loop that. Like he'll either play it or we'll like record just like a little bit and then like loop that over and over, and then I'll sit and like write to that, or
Like pull lyrics that you
yeah,
have. and-
or like how something that I have in like my no, oh my
Oh.
god.
Wow.
The
Hey, at
dog
least you
was
didn't
pressing.
eat
Oh my god.
He used it as a stepping.
Dying.
He said
Crash through the
the
whole
dog used the lever for the chair as a step stool to get on the little couch behind us.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that.
That is cool.
That's
That's like the one time when we were driving on the highway and he put the car into neutral.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was terrifying. I was in the passing lane, like going fast, and he like moved his body up to the front seat and just like put it into neutral. And I'm
Yeah,
like
stuff
done it.
scary
I didn't
stuff
know it.
happens.
Yeah.
Just
Anyways, um,
yeah,
but anyways, back to songs.
yeah, but it's definitely like collaborative where like we both are like, okay, let's sit, we're gonna write, and then we come into this room,
Sit right here.
we'll yeah, and so we'll either I'll say like I have this like melody or lyrics or Tim has, a hook or riff or something, and then like we start from there
Yeah.
and kind of work through that. Or sometimes we're just like we sit down and none of us really have anything, but we want to write a song that's in the style of like I don't know, a song that maybe we like have been listening to recently that we really love, and we're like there's this part of this song that does this, and like I really want to write a song that has that in it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Now, staying on kind of the marriage thing, how do you juggle marriage and tour life?
Yeah.
We asked this question to Enrico and Eliza from Los Fastidios a couple weeks ago
Uh-huh.
because they stated the last time, what did Enrico say? They were together for 5,000 hours without being apart.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Do you
Yeah,
think
that's
that's
a lot.
that's a long time?
How many like days is that? Did anyone do the math?
No,
No, I
I
can't.
couldn't even try that. Are you doing the math right now?
Yeah,
So,
a
so
thousand
how
divided
is it? Is
is
it
it 208 days? I guess
It's a long time.
That is
five
a,
thousand hours. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, we're together
a
a
lot.
lot.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's like we tour a lot and I don't know, we have such a we're good at balancing it, I think. So we're still in love and still together and like we've been nonstop for years.
Well, we
Um
definitely have like little like spats and stuff where, because you're on tour and it's kind of just like not specifically like anything that like I'm actually mad at Tim about, but like being exhausted or like dehydrated or just fucking tired,
mm,
you just are more irritable. And so like I'm like that with I mean I'm like that probably more with Tim because like we're comfortable with each other and like I know he's gonna like not hate me for being like
yeah.
kind of a bitch. But 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 overall I think like we're really good at like talking through things and like
Plus we're just like
to trying to resolve.
yeah, and we're like obsessed with each other and like don't like being away from each other.
That's
So
true.
it's helpful when we're always together.
oh,
'Cause
that's
it's
cute.
like I don't like doing stuff on my own and she doesn't either. So we just like we're just attached at the hip, so
Oh, that's
it works
awesome.
like that. Yeah.
You guys ever give each other googly eyes on stage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is that so I sweat a lot. Like a lot. I sweat like crazy when I am like working out or like on stage running around.
I do. I'll look over and Tim's like looks like a wet dog.
Because I don't want to now.
I'm like,
Still look at me like, oh my husband, and I'm over there like dripping sweat. I'm like, hey, what's up? And
happened so many times. I'm just like it's crazy when I look at you. You look like insane, and you're just drenched, drenched in sweat. It's
yeah,
it's kind of
it's
crazy
it's
looking.
great. And now that I know that she thinks of me like that, I do it even more on purpose.
Yeah.
I like look at her and like shake my head, like ah.
Uh, it's
That's
funny.
neat.
Yeah.
Uh, so, what did your first practice look like, and how often did you guys practice?
Well,
Our first practice.
our
Good
first practice.
question.
So I would say our first practice was the
It's
at
probably
well,
just me, you, Johnny.
so there's like different ways to answer that. There's the first practice where it was the four of us, the like the band, and
Mhm.
that was when we were teaching Chris how the parts go because he was recording them in the studio for the first demos we did.
Yeah, but like the
We
very
didn't
first practice, I guess, yeah,
we didn't have a drummer.
yeah.
We wrote a couple songs, booked the show, booked studio time before we had a drummer.
And it was just
Um,
him and I and our original bass player, Johnny Mick. And the three of us, we did audition like a couple drummers because originally we asked Chris,
Yeah.
who's like our best friend, and at that time he was in like 7 bands
Yeah.
because he's a good
Wow.
drummer. And you
He
know,
didn't want to commit
yeah, so
to.
originally we wanted to do one practice every week and continue on like that, and he just like didn't have the time to be able to do that. So we're like, okay, we're gonna try to find someone else. So we did audition a couple drummers, maybe two.
Yeah, it just didn't work.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then so we
But yeah,
w-
first practice with Chris, I guess, would have been
was
the
went in
studio.
literally in the studio when we were recording 3 songs, um, and just taught him there, and he did them, and we did
Yeah.
that, and then we were just like, oh, by the way, we have a show in 2 weeks. Do you want to play this?
We're
Um,
like, you already know the
you
songs,
already know
bro.
the songs, and the show, and then he was officially in
Yeah.
the
And
band.
slowly he dropped the other bands.
Yeah. And then the other question, how often do we practice? We don't
Yeah.
really ever.
We really
We
want to more, but it's
yeah.
kind of difficult, especially like right now, because we're currently in like heavy touring
Yeah.
season.
Mhm.
But when we're home, like we try to I mean, I don't know,
We
we really don't practice that often.
we practice when we're writing and
Yeah.
when we're about to record stuff
Yeah.
or like before we did all these like we just started doing like headline stuff for the first time this year, and back in like May is when that started, and we had
Mhm.
like a practice to kind of practice the new set.
The new set and like ideas for
Especially because it was the first time playing Doom Garden
yeah.
live, and we wanted to, because we never had played any of those songs live in
Mhm.
front of people and as a 5 piece, because there's a lot of layers and stuff, and it was kind of
Yeah.
to figure out how we wanted the songs to sound live.
Right.
Uh,
Mhm.
but yeah, other than that, we just don't really practice.
I really wish we'd practice more.
Yeah,
It's
Really?
frustrating.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully we're gonna have a practice space soon, because right now we have a
Oh.
place we go, we pay $20 an hour, there's gear there, we just show up, bring our guitars, practice. It's not the greatest. It's not the greatest gear. It's kind of silly. It sucks to not use your own equipment because you want to get kind of used to exactly what you're doing.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's still a way to make noise and it's convenient.
Yeah, it's like pretty close to us, and like we've been going there for a while. We know the owner and they're great, and
Yeah.
lots of bands practice there. So it's like a great spot, but like it'd be cool to have our own spot where we can like leave our gear too, and we can maybe even like we have gear and merch in this room, and like maybe we could get it out of the house.
Yeah.
Not have it take up space in our house.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And we can decorate.
Yeah,
I love
we
to
get
decorate.
cool,
I'm a
like put cool
decorator.
lights and stuff. But yeah, I mean, we definitely don't practice as much as I would like to, and I hope that we'll be able to do that more.
Yeah. We're working
Yeah.
on that
Hopefully.
next
Yeah.
year for sure.
But then we always are like paying for a practice space when we're gone so often. That's like what's been our like
Mm.
That's where
like we don't
the
want to have to pay for a room that we're not using if we're gone for like 3 months.
Right.
Right.
But
Well, there's a
I
lot of
don't know.
bands like you that tour so much that you don't really need practice because you're always
Yeah.
playing, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
That's where you
Mhm.
refine the sound. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of been like our excuse at this point, but I mean, yeah, I don't know. It'd be nice to have a spot, I think.
Yeah.
It'd be cool.
Now, in your video of the Everybody Talks cover, there's a dad that opens the piano bench, and there's a CD of the Hippos, Forget the World,
Mhm.
that I actually released in 1997 on my label, Stiff Dog Records.
That's
Are
it.
you guys big fans of the Hippos?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
like
it's funny. Like they're one of those bands that completely slipped through the cracks for a very, very long time. I kind of uh like uh, like when I got into ska, I like was into like a couple of like the more popular ska punk bands and stuff. And then immediately just like went straight towards like the traditional stuff,
Mhm.
and like the new bands that are playing like traditional stuff like Slackers and Agrolites and stuff like that. And I kind of just bypassed a lot of the like third wave bands. I kind of just like wrote them off all as being the same band, and had like I was just very ignorant about the whole thing. I was just like, they all sound like Real Big Fish and I don't want to hear it. Um And then just, now that I'm a lot more open-minded and like I'm just like I've gained like so much more knowledge of like the third wave and like the 90s and stuff and the early 2000s. And I think I discovered the Hippos, like really like listened to them like 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago. And I fucking love them. Yeah. And I'm like kind of mad at myself that I like, didn't listen to them because they're like, it's so cool. It's like such a cool blend of like pop and like rock and roll and ska, and it's kind of a very
Yeah, I feel like the Catbite is kind of similar a little bit to the Hippos without
yeah,
even like realizing.
yeah,
Um, and also we've kind of become friends with Ariel Rickshad.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. We've been talking with him and stuff, and he's
yeah.
he's a fan of the band, which is really cool. Maybe they'll do a reunion.
Yeah, maybe.
Everybody wants them.
Hey,
Yeah,
let's
no,
do-
we were talking to Tim last night, and he Recouver,
yeah,
and he
yeah,
was telling me that one of the most requests he get is for the Hippos reunion.
yeah.
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 I believe it.
Now they almost played my 50th birthday for the reunion,
Wow.
but somebody had released one of their albums that they didn't know about through Interscope, which pissed them off, so they didn't do my party.
Whoa. When was that?
Is what Rich told me, because the band I manage, the Goodwin Club. Rich
Mhm.
Zonizer is the trombone player still in the band. He was in the Hippos. So Rich, I see Rich all the time. Uh,
Gotcha.
yeah, so Rich was telling me about that at the last show that we played with Meth.
Dang.
you know. So yeah, that's about it. But I don't know if you guys knew, we recorded most of that album at the Beastie Boys studio in Atwater Village here.
Oh shit.
That's
Yeah,
That's
cool.
cool as shit.
yeah, we got to rummage through their lockers and stuff like that. They have a huge basketball court inside where with each separate room for the live recordings. It was
Wow.
awesome. It was a great experience on that one.
Yeah.
That's cool as
That's
shit.
cool.
Where is
Yeah.
that?
What's that?
Where is that? The studio?
It's called G Sun Studios in Atwater Village. It's near just north of LA and right by Burbank.
Okay.
But this was in '97. This was a long
Yeah.
time ago when we did that. It's not there anymore though. That's the
Oh,
thing.
okay.
That's where they recorded So What You Want? The back stairs where they're rapping in front of the back stairs, and it has the Andre the Giant picture on the door. Those are the
Mhm.
back stairs to get up through the back way.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
I wonder if like they would ever actually reunite because I feel like Ariel is probably so busy.
He doesn't. I talk to him all the time about it. It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's
We
not. I mean, because Danny wants to do it, but Danny, the trombone player, he's Billie Eilish's manager right now.
Oh
So
really?
yeah, so I see him every year when he gets me tickets to go see her.
Yeah.
But he's the one that had the re-release of not forget the word, the next one, Heads Are Gonna Roll. Um, that had the re-release that unfortunately Matt couldn't do it anymore, or you know, they couldn't do that, asbestos. So Interscope took over again. So the band wanted to retain their rights to go ahead and re-release that um, on their own accord. So that's how that kind of went about. The third album, which I don't know if you guys even know about, is so totally different.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, you don't know that one? Yeah.
No.
There's one. It had to be self-released because they only did the one major label release and then my album first,
Mhm.
which was awesome. We had toured the U.S. and everything, and then on the tour, Roman, the sax player, quit, and the next year he joined the Boss Tones. I don't know if you
Huh.
know that. Yeah.
That's cool.
Sorry, just a little bit of history there.
Now a little bit more for the noggin. Yeah. That's
So my question.
Yes.
Okay, so Britt, you studied jazz, and even a professor was unhappy that you left jazz for ska punk. How did your jazz training influence your singing style?
Um, well, I think once I started studying classical music and I'm thankful for what I was able to learn and like the foundation of like learning classical music, but I really didn't like it. And
Mhm.
so I started studying jazz and I really enjoyed and loved it and found like a passion for it. And I feel like it's such a different vibe
Oh,
where like you can mess up and continue going because like it can just like kind of all roll with it. And I think that has helped me to become like um well better at my technique, I think,
Mhm.
learning jazz and classical, but also like better as a performer because I feel like I'm less afraid to make a mistake and like have to stop and start all over again. I think that I have become a better performer because I was able to learn how to just like keep it moving
Mhm. Mhm.
and not show it on my face.
Right, right.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I learned in marching band. Just keep going. No, if you mess up, just keep going with the show, right? Yeah.
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 Yeah,
Mhm.
I mean, it's still like because I like a lot of the times I think people that are watching are like not, as maybe musically inclined, so they probably don't
Mhm.
even notice. But like, when you're on stage and you make a mistake, it feels like it's going on for like 30 minutes when really it's like three
That's,
three
Oh,
seconds.
yeah.
right, right.
And so like you just kind of like own it and just keep going. Like no one's gonna know.
Yeah, and can't get it yourself in your head, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
here's
And
that album I was telling you guys about.
oh, oh, that's cool. That looks really cool.
Yeah, it's just there's no ska at all on it. Just to let you know.
So,
I could send you a recording of it if you want.
On like streaming and stuff.
It's not on anything. It's just on.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be cool. I
yeah.
yeah,
gotta find it.
down
Just
to
send me to that Facebook or whatever. Just send me your email if you want to.
Yeah, yeah, of
yeah.
course. I'll do that. Do it right
Now,
now.
Tim, let's talk about the Snails, the band that you were in prior to this.
Yeah.
Um, I see you have some of those the same members, right? That were
Yes.
that in Catbite. Did you starting Catbite kind of replace that band or place them into hibernation? Are they ever going to resurface?
Yeah, no, so the Snails, I learned to play guitar to be in that band. It was like my our high school ska band that I was managing for a couple years, and then the original guitar player left. He wasn't gonna do it after high school, and so I learned guitar so I could fill in. And then I was in that band for 9 years. Toured all over the country, and it was kind of during ska's darkest ages, so it was when the scene was like kind of at its smallest and stuff, but it was just like so much fun. Like that's where I grew to really love ska and like really love the community and all that. And then couple years before I left, we were forced to change our name because of some really dumb bullshit with a really popular indie band that had a side project called The Snails. And they kind of were like a reggae party rock band, and they were started playing the same like clubs that we were playing, and it became super confusing and messy.
Mhm.
And we didn't have anything trademarked or copyrighted, so we couldn't like we sent them a cease and desist, and they told us to fuck off, basically. Um,
Yeah, they're shitty. They also named they did an album and named it like
a
as
rip
like
off of one
yeah.
of our albums. Yeah, the
No
indie band
way.
is called Future Islands, so fuck that band. It's the singer of, or it was like one of the members of Future Islands, started this band, like, right as we were kind of like starting to become a little bit more popular, and it ultimately killed the band. We changed our name. The name that we changed it to is laughable, and I hate it. And and we also at the same time kind of stopped. We started to distance ourselves from ska because I think everyone was kind of overplaying to nobody and was like, let's be more of a rock and roll, like glam power pop
So
soul band. And I mean, I liked it, but I'm also like, everyone was like, "Look, we got to change our songs." Like we were like not even just writing new songs, but like changing our ska songs to be like that. And I'm like, all right, I'm over this shit. And it was like we were in that band for way too long. Everyone hated each other. It was not good. So I quit the band. I was just like I was checked out. I quit the band in January of 2018. And then immediately I had this giant hole in my heart for ska and playing in a ska band. So me and Britt had been talking about, starting a band for a long time, since obviously we were dating at the time, and she's obviously the best singer in the world. And I now was not in this band that was consuming all my time, and she was also done with school, so she had time. So that's when we started Catbite. We started writing Catbite songs, or like we started the very beginning of putting it together, probably 2 months after I left the Snails.
Mhm.
Um, and then yeah, played our first show in June of 2018. So about 5 months after I quit the Snails.
Wow.
And but yeah, so we had our original bass player, Johnny. He was in the band and playing bass for a year. And then once we kind of became more than just a band that was going to play twice a year, he's like, I can't do this. I want to start a family. Like I'm like, we're still super, super tight with Johnny. He's the
Mhm.
best. Um,
He was also in another band that at that time was like playing a lot of shows in like the
yeah.
Philly area, and I feel like he kind of just wanted to pick one band that was gonna be playing a lot of
Yeah.
shows.
So he left, and we're scrambling, and then we got Ben from the Snails, who's just one of the best bass players in the world, and we're just like, Ben, can you fill in? Me and him were not like super close still, because like it's been a year since I left the Snails, when all of us kind of hated each other. So
Uh-huh.
it was supposed to be kind of a temporary thing. Like I probably hadn't talked to him like since I left the band,
I
but
think I was the one who was like, we gotta ask Ben, we
because
gotta
we
ask
needed a
Ben.
bass player. We had
And
big shows.
yeah, and I was like, I know you guys are like not the best of friends right now, but like we know Ben is good, like he'll be able to like fill in and then we can find someone else.
Yeah,
Ben played with us. This is really good.
yeah,
And it just he fit perfectly. So
yeah. So yeah, then that was like in 20 April 2019, I think, was when Ben started. So yeah, and it's just been like the four of us since then, and then we've since added Kaylee, our keyboard player.
like 3 years ago.
Her first show and tour was in 2022, because we had Esteban from Matamosca and like the
Mhm.
West LA like ska scene. He is on a handful of our recordings, but he's on the West Coast, very far away. Also plays in 35 bands. It
We
was
know.
it was impossible, and we wanted consistency. Like we wanted to have like a solid band, and obviously Kaylee, she filled in for Esteban on a tour that he wasn't able to do, and then we're like, oh, this is a lot easier and cheaper, and Kaylee's amazing. So
Mm.
that's when we decided to have a full-time keyboard player in the band, and that's when she joined. Yeah,
Mm.
you just got the Snails history and Catbite history all in one.
Yeah, all in one.
Nice. Nice. Now, your number one song on Spotify is Call Your Bluff. Can you explain the lyrics and the inspiration for this song?
Yeah, so that song was written about one of my teachers that I had when so I'm originally from Florida and I ended up going to like a state college in Orlando and that's where I started studying classical music. And it was a theory class and um the teacher I actually ended up really loving, but like on the first day we all sat there and he basically was just like, none of you are gonna ever be like Britney Spears or, like one of these like famous pop stars. And I just kind of thought like, well, that's such a shitty thing to say to
Mhm.
like these music students who like most likely is true. Like none of us are ever gonna maybe make that level of uh
Stardom.
stardom, yeah.
Yeah.
But I I'm someone who like is a very optimistic, positive person, and I fucking hated that that's how he started the class. And I ended up really loving that teacher. But
Congrats.
yeah, it was so like, I don't know, it just really struck a chord with me that I was like, I'm gonna show you that like what you say is wrong and that anybody in this class could make it as far as they want to make it.
That was probably
And
his intention.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
now that you say that, actually,
Yo,
wow.
reverse psychology.
Yeah.
Yeah. Reverse psychology. There it is.
Look at
Yeah.
you.
I mean, half of my friends that I study music there with stopped like being in music. A lot of the people that I was there with, and I remember being like so I was like, I felt like personally attacked, kind of like when some of my friends were like, "Yeah, I'm not going to be doing music anymore." I'm like, "Why would you stop? Like, why would
Mhm.
you like? Don't you have like this fire burning like under you to like continue and like make something of this like career? Because it's really fucking hard. It's so hard. So I understand why people stop, but like
Yeah.
that lit a fire under me, and I was like, I'm gonna show this motherfucker who's right.
And that's
Yeah,
our number one song.
In your number one song. Nice. Yes.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, we just had an interview with Clara and Henry from DACA Skanks on Sunday, and they were
Yeah.
telling us about your shows that you put together for them.
Yeah.
Sunday, September 17th in Pittsburgh, and
Hmm.
September 18th in DC. How did that all come together? Did you guys meet when you guys were out on the across the pond?
No, well, we did meet them for the first time when we were over in London a couple month ago, whenever that was. But we had been talking with them. We've been like, online friends with them, I guess, for a little bit, like following each other and interacting a little bit. And then their manager, I think his name's Ian. Um, just like sent us an email and was like, hey, we're big fans of Catbite and we're gonna be coming over for Supernova Ska Fest, and um, I'm always very down to help bands like in the ska scene, and like, yeah, especially like back when I was booking Catbite and like the Snails, I was always, booking those band are my bands, and then also like helping other bands with shows and, in the area and stuff. So I've always just like offered my help, and um, you know, so someone pointed them in our my direction, and he was asking if I could help him out with any shows, and it just so happened that, like, we're going to be doing these headline tours the same time. So I was like, oh yeah, we can try and get you guys on some of our shows. Um, and yeah, so they're gonna be doing Pittsburgh and DC, and it's gonna be cool. I'm excited because this is their first time ever in the States. And they'll be coming over for Supernova, so they're gonna have a really good time there. And it'll be cool to get them, in front of our some of our fans in
Mhm.
those two cities. Yeah. I wish we could do more, but it's like it was kind of like after the tour was booked and like all the support was already added, so we had to kind of squeeze them on, but I think it'll be helpful for sure, and like,
Mhm.
get them, because I know it's fucking hard coming to America to play shows with,
Mhm.
everything going on. Just, I mean, the scene isn't, as huge as it, kind of is over there, and then there's the whole immigration stuff, the
Mhm.
visas, the like, just all the stupid bullshit.
So
It's
yeah, it's so difficult. And
yeah.
like I know I've seen so many bands have had to drop off from Supernova because of
Mhm.
that shit. And it
Yeah.
sucks. It's really
Mhm.
Makes me mad.
I know, it's
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah, I was really looking. The two bands I was really looking forward to most was Los Fastidios and Lollipop Lori.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course DACA. I mean, but they're playing, so we're good with that. And then the
Yeah.
Magnetics too. So that was another bummer
The
too.
the chains I wanted to see.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, it's
Yeah,
so
but
unfortunate.
apparently Earl Dunkley's gonna be playing too.
Oh, really?
I don't
Earl
know
Dunkley,
who.
right? Isn't that what they were saying last night? Yeah,
I believe so. Yeah. Yeah.
from Jamaica.
Sick.
Was it your turn? My turn?
Yeah. So the music video tired of the talk. Who did
Yeah.
the artwork? And are you still tired of the talk?
So our friend Sam Ginberg,
Grinberg.
Jesus, I was like, wait, that doesn't Ginsberg. That's an author. Um, Sam
Sam Grinberg.
Grinberg did the animation for that, and he is just absolutely incredible. He actually
Yeah.
is a big friend of ours, good friend of ours,
Fan of Scott.
big fan of ska.
And he works for The Simpsons. He
Yeah,
is like an
Hmm.
animator for The Simpsons.
yeah, and he's done some art for us before, like
Hmm.
posters and t-shirts and stuff like that. And we've been kind of talking to him for a while about doing an animation thing. And because this is like, it's us and Patrick Stump, and it's like, how do we, get us together? And then we're like, oh, what if we do an animation? And then because we wanted to do some sort of music video, and then we got Patrick to do some funny green screen
Hmm.
footage, and we did some green screen footage and put it in there, and yeah, it's just really cool. Like we just kind of um gave Sam the song and like, kind of told him a little bit of what it's about, but also just like have fun with it. Like, if you have any ideas, go for it. Which usually like all of our music videos, I kind of am the idea person behind
Uh,
it. It's usually like I have this like very, cool like wacky idea and like I either do the video myself or bring it to whoever we have like directing it and go from there. But this one I was like pretty just like Jesus takes the wheel
Yeah.
type of thing.
And he did it so quickly because we asked him if he would be able to do the video for us, and he told us that like a 30-minute like episode of The Simpsons usually takes about a year to animate.
wow.
Like, we're gonna need it way sooner than that.
Yeah, it's like 2 months.
I was like not sure what was gonna come from it, and then when he sent it to us, I was like, "What the fuck? This is awesome! It's so good. He's
Yeah.
amazing, such an amazing illustrator and artist." And I just think it worked really well because, like, we weren't able to be in like a room with Patrick Stump, so it was good. And Patrick Stump was able to send us the green screen stuff, so we could like kind of add that in there and make it funny and fun. And yeah, I love that video.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's cool. I like at the ending how she has that superpower.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. And the cat, you want
yeah,
some of this? You want some of this?
yeah. You gotta scare the cat, but you don't want
Yeah.
to.
Now
Yeah.
we all know Supernova's coming up. Are you guys gonna have FOMO from not being on it this year?
Yes.
Yeah, I already have.
But are you gonna be attending?
No,
No.
we're gonna be doing our headline
That's,
stuff. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, the very first time ever that I will be missing Supernova or Virginia Ska Fest or any of the things that April and Tim have put together.
Yeah.
Which sucks because yeah, I mean like it's like,
It's like something we look forward to every year. I mean, it's gonna be cool because we'll be doing our own headline shows, and that's great. And I'm excited for that. But I'm definitely gonna have FOMO
yeah.
because we go every
Mhm.
year, and it's so fun.
Yeah, it's just I mean it's my favorite festival every year, like by far. It's like just because it's like the perfect size. It's like a big ska family reunion. I cannot walk 5 feet without
Yeah,
running
so
into someone that I want to talk to.
yeah.
It's just kind of exhausting, but it's kind of part of why I love it so much.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like 30% uh, like watching bands, 50% talking to people, and then that I like haven't seen for a while or
Yeah.
like or have seen for in a while and I just love them and whatever the remaining percentage is
20%.
eating and playing my songs I guess uh
It's so fun. It's such a good time. It's
yeah
so it's like yeah, just great music, and you get to be with friends and meet new people and
Mhm.
make new friends, and
yeah so
we'll miss it for
I'm
sure.
sure next year if they do it next year or the next Supernova I'm sure we'll be there because
Mhm.
we're not gonna be able to take it not doing it this one.
Yeah. Now I was there last year, and I was oh man, that set with Laura Jane Grace from Against Me was so awesome, man. How did that come about? And yeah, any memorable moments of those sets?
Yeah. So the whole thing kind of started when Laura Jane Grace like posted on Twitter or somewhere like she made a petition. It
It's
was
Twitter. It
yeah.
was like maybe 3 years ago.
Yeah, it was semi-satirical, semi-real. It was a petition to get Op Ivy to reunite for Riot Fest.
Uh,
And it kind of like took off and it had like tens of thousands of signatures on it. And it was just like a kind of funny but kind of real online like campaign. And um we had been I think we had met her no, I don't think we'd met her
We
yet.
didn't matter at
We'd
that
been
point.
friends with her online and like have interacted with her and we knew she was a fan of the band and obviously like she's like my hero and like, one of my favorite musicians and I think I like, commented on it or like reposted and said like if you want to do an Op Ivy cover set, we'll be your backing band. And then like we kind of like went back and forth about it, and it kind of seemed like it was gonna happen for a second, and then it was like, no,
Nothing.
this is not gonna happen."
Yeah.
But
Wow.
it's funny to let people believe it, or like, get people excited. But like there's so much like excitement behind it. I'm like, maybe she might want to do it. And like we kind of like messaged about it a little bit, and it's like it'd be cool, but I don't know, and kind of fell off. And then fast forward to the beginning of last year, Tim from Supernova texted me one morning, and he knew about like this whole thing, and he's like,
Oh,
"Is there any way, like, would you mind messaging Laura and see if she's if you
What
got?"
would it take?
Well, yeah, she's basically, what would it like? Would you mind asking her what it would take? Like, we've reached out her management, we've reached out to booking agents, nothing. Would you mind just asking like what it would take? And I'm like, yeah, I mean, like, we'll do it for nothing. Like, we would just want to do this. So I texted her, and maybe like 2 minutes later, she was just like, "I'm in,"
nice.
and I'm like, okay, let's let's see about that.
This is
But
here.
then, yeah, like within the end, by the end of the day, like our booking agents were involved, and it was like
Nice.
it was like actually happening. And then like we started like discussing like building a tour around it, like Catbite and Lord Jane Grace like solo project. And then so we built like a little bit of tour. It was being worked out, ended at Supernova, and then we announced Supernova, and that's when we started getting a bunch of other offers because everyone wanted to do it, and we were pretty against doing it more than once, because we're just like, this is just a one-time thing. Like, I don't want to be we don't want to be cover band. We don't want to be like making money off of this old like legacy record. Like, we're not, this ain't our thing. Like, we're Catbite. We have our own shit. It's
And it's,
gonna
yeah, it's just meant to be like like a special
Yeah,
like thing.
just like Op Ivy was. It
Yeah.
was a little blip in time of awesome. Like, but eventually we got the Riot Fest offer, and we're like, it makes sense to do it at Riot Fest because that's where this whole thing fucking started from, like the petition
Mhm.
to get Op Ivy at Riot Fest. And it kind of worked out that we would start the tour, do Supernova, and then tour to Riot Fest, and two things. Also, that way, like Supernova's kind of a niche festival, whereas Riot Fest is gonna be,
Mhm.
more people, and just like a better opportunity for people. It's easier to fly into Chicago, than it is to fly into Fort Monroe, Virginia. Um, so yeah, we agreed to do that, and now we're like, that's it, no more. But it was, I mean, it was the best. It was the coolest fucking thing in the
It was
world.
really
Like,
Dude, yeah, the crowd was going crazy. The pit was going crazy at Supernova, man. Oh
I
yeah.
remember seeing like dust in the air.
Oh
yeah,
yes. Yes.
That
yeah,
was
Oh, I
I.
wish
dust was just from Jose.
Oh man, I wish I queued up the footage I have from that year. But yeah, it was crazy. I love it. Oh, then now you have one of the songs in your set list, right? I saw in Fullerton you have
Oh yeah,
at that show.
we do. Well, sometimes we'll do sound system.
Sound system. Yeah.
And we've done knowledge
We
before.
used to do Healthy Body Sick Mind
Yeah,
a
we do that a
lot because
lot.
we recorded that for like Catbite recorded it for a benefit compilation a couple years ago.
Yeah,
Um but yeah, we've during the set
we love Op Ivy.
we love Op Ivy. I mean,
Yeah.
and those songs
Doesn't
are so much
everybody?
fun to play. Yeah, and like we worked so hard on practicing those songs. Like, we wanted it to be like second nature. We wanted these songs to be like we
Like we
we
wrote
wrote
them. Yeah.
them. We didn't want to be like a band playing the songs. Like, I literally, like, I don't know, 2 months before that tour started, I just every single day I'd go to work, and then I'd come home, and I'd run through this set two, three times. Just like, it had to be pure muscle memory. I wanted to
Mm-hmm.
I want to be like thinking like, oh, what's the chord? Or like I just wanted to like just do it. And that way I could
Yeah.
just give it all and like have fun. I didn't want to be thinking about it at all. I wanted it to be
Yeah.
just like the way when we play Catbite songs. Like, I don't think about how the songs go. I know how the
Yeah.
songs go. We wrote them.
Yeah.
Like, but like I've done,
Even Chris was like saying he was like intentionally when he would listen to the songs, he was like trying to remember when the like
little
tempo would
nuances.
like fluctuate. Like
Mhm.
sometimes it'd speed up, and he was like, okay, we gotta speed up here.
Yeah.
And we were like so intentional about it to make it
Mhm.
like
Mhm.
written and
Yeah.
recorded. I feel like we did a good job.
You
Yeah.
did a great job.
It was just so much fun.
And
Yeah.
to do it with Laura because she's so cool.
She's so
Oh
cool.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Her energy is insane. Like,
Hmm.
Ah,
it,
you said energy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Closest I ever got to booking anything even near Op Ivy was Schlong with Dave Mello on drums.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I didn't
that was the
even know
closest thing ever.
that was that was his band.
Yeah, he after he left Up Ivy went to Schlong. Yeah, so he did drums for them.
Long. That's a good
Now,
name.
yeah, that's I know it's a great name, isn't it? Now, every we normally on this channel we ask a lot of the bands who their favorite bands are on today's scene. A lot of times they say Catbite. So
No.
how?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm not
Yeah.
joking. Tell us how it feels to receive so much love from the ska community, because your band speaks to the masses and your songs are infectious. Because a lot of times I'm seeing that put them away on that, or Jose was singing scratch them up earlier.
Yes.
So, so I mean, but the love that you guys have got from the community is just it's enormous. How does that feel to get that?
Feels great.
Yeah, it feels really good.
Yeah.
It's cool. I feel like I mean, I think that well, Tim, I think is a big reason because Tim's like been in the ska scene like with the Snails for such a long time and like made so many like really genuine connections with people and like I know like so many people really loved Tim when he was in the Snails because like the rest of the Snails were like not very good at like being people.
I would always get the
Like,
compliment
yeah.
of like, especially when I started Catbite. So many people were like, Tim from the Snails like started a new band. He was the only one I liked in the band.
Because only one that would like go to other shows and like talk to other people and just like so I feel like so many people had already like so much love for Tim and so like I think when we started Catbite people were just so excited because they loved Tim.
Mm.
Um but I
This guy.
and so I think that has a lot to do with it and also I feel like we have just been like very excited from the start of Catbite about like writing and making like music that is like fun for us to play and fun for like stuff that we like to listen to and
Mhm.
um
I think yeah.
and so and also because like we never want to like be pigeonholed, I guess. Yeah, into like
Words out of my mouth.
being like a certain style of ska because we like so many different like styles and also not just ska, we like punk, we like pop. Um like Ben, our bass player, is like really into like country and I don't know, I think it's cool to be able to like find ways to blend like lots of different sounds because
Mhm.
that's we love all different styles of music um and I think maybe that is appealing to people because I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's fun and cool and keeps it interesting.
Yeah. That you said it all. Keep talking about how everyone likes me.
So,
It's funny. So the music video "Can't Give You Love." I just want to say, it's a funny how the guitar is plugged into the Catterall ice
Natural light.
box. Catterall ice, yeah, and wearing those cat masks. Who got those? Where do you get those cat masks from?
oh my
So we got
gosh.
it's just one.
Oh,
So I did that video. It's pretty cool. I did a crazy thing where I panned it halfway and I took the mask off and then put it on Brit. And then
okay.
he,
Another is definitely a Tim idea for
yeah,
that video. We found that mask at Target.
in the produce section.
Somebody picked it up and like ditched it there, and
What?
the mask was like originally like $40 or something, and it was on sale for like $3 or something.
Yeah.
It was like
Wow.
Better.
so we saw it and we were like, what the hell is this? Like with the bananas or something.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh my gosh, well we got to get it because it's like
It's like walking around
$3.
Target with it on and you can
And you
move the mouth. So
yeah.
I'm just like pushing the cart around.
It was just something stupid that made us laugh, and so we were like, "Well, we're gonna get this."
Yeah.
And then yeah, and then that Tim was like, "We're going. This is gonna be in every music video," and I was like, "It's not gonna be in every music
She
video."
made me stop putting it in every music video. It's in a couple of them though. It's in
Too.
Scratch Me Up
Uh-huh.
and
Okay.
That's in Can't Give You Love.
Yeah. And I think that's it. But he really wanted it. He was like, it's gonna make an appearance, like just like hiding in the background of every
Yeah,
music. Yeah, I was like, absolutely not.
I think
do it,
it's
do it,
doing.
do it.
No.
Now, you guys were recently here in California, and OC and Jose touched base on it. You guys played Program Skate. What was the reason for playing this tiny ass skate shop instead of a little larger venue that you could have had some more fans there?
Um, couple reasons. So, reason one, probably the most important one, is because of the tour that we were on. They had a decent amount of like radius clauses of where we could and couldn't play.
Mm.
Um, they were cool
Hmm.
with us doing an Orange County-ish. That's Orange County. Yeah, Orange County
Yes.
show, but they didn't really want us to do like a legit like bigger
Yeah,
show
they wanted it to
because we
be,
had the Riverside show the fall like the
In
next
San
time,
Diego.
yeah.
and we did San
San
Diego as
Diego. Yeah.
um and
So
then
something like that was like more low key, like
plus we
Mhm.
DIY-ish.
that was it was also kind of like our idea. I suggested it like when I was like, I don't even know if I don't know if they were like strictly we couldn't do it, but I think it was kind of like, all right,
Prefer not to.
yeah,
Not
and
prefer just not to.
yeah, and so we're like, let's just do like a really small thing and sell it out and it'd be like a fun party, and so that's what we did. And then reason two is because we're gonna do that a real headline show in December.
Mm.
All right.
Uh, yeah, no, we're gonna be announcing something really soon. So,
Cool.
I don't know when, but like really soon.
Yeah.
Ish. Probably in like a week or two. So,
Yeah.
yeah, so then it'll be the
and
real
and are
deal.
you choosing the bands? You get to choose the bands on for support?
Yes. Yes. Yeah, yeah, that's one of my favorite things about now like headlining is we get to our say of like who, we now we can bring our friends and like the bands that we like and it's also, I mean, it's tough because we're in just started doing headlining, so it's like, we're not making a ton of money, so it's like whoever we can, pay because we don't want to underpay anyone. Like everyone's worth a lot, and like we don't want to like, oh yeah, you want to open the show, we'll give you $25. Like no, we're gonna pay everyone like what they're due, like what they're worth and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's a little tricky there. Like I wish we had more money to like, have dream lineups everywhere and
Yeah.
stuff. But yeah, it's cool to like,
We're working our way. We're working
working
our
our
way.
way. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I want to formally submit my band, the Goodwin Club,
yes.
to play with y'all because I've been trying to get that done for quite some time now.
All right. Have your people talk to my people.
I
We'll
am
make
the people.
okay.
I'm the manager. I'm the
Um,
booking agent.
no, that'd be sick. You guys are based like in like the
Orange County.
you
Yeah.
are in Orange County. Okay, cool.
Yeah. The band started in 93. They played for a few years. They were very big. Then they went away for about 25 years. They
Mhm.
came back with a new album. We're trying to get them more known. They're actually in Arizona and Las Vegas this coming weekend.
Oh,
So we're
sick.
trying to get them out a little more, but they have a good presence in Orange County. So
Sick.
um,
Right.
that's my plea to you.
Put it in my notes. Or don't forget.
Thanks.
Give me 30
Now,
seconds.
now the song "Scratch Me Up" is such a great song. The bass line and the keys sound great together. How was that song created, and what does the lyrics mean?
Um, I think the lyrics are like some one of my friends once told me like they're like Scratch Me Up is a really horny song. And it kind of is. I mean, it's like about like being like really into somebody, I guess like physically. And yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Is this all from personal experience? Because I see how you look at each other.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like I mean it's kind of just meant to be like a fun song
Hmm.
like about feeling crazy about
Hmm.
someone, I
Hmm.
guess. Yeah. Nothing more, nothing less.
I love
That
it.
is
It's a
awesome.
fun song. I love it. I mean, like he said, I was singing it earlier. I'm like, scratch, scratch,
Yeah.
scratch. Yeah.
It's just like, it's fun to like I feel like I wrote the music for that song like probably 12 years ago, but
Oh wow.
it wasn't like ska, but it was basically exactly how it was in the exact same arrangement. And I've just that was like I think that one might have been the first like song I wrote. It was just music, and then I'm like I saved it into my Catbite folder. And it's just been living as like this weird instrumental for years. And then 7 years ago ish, I took made the verses ska, and then using the same progression that I had before, but just made them ska, and then boom, ska,
Hmm.
and then I'm like, come up with lyrics, and she's like, "Yes, okay," and then
And
yeah.
then CJ from Kill Lincoln is the one who came up with the
Yeah,
scratch.
we were
Okay.
we were doing the very first Bad Time Records tour. Us, We're the Union, and Kill Lincoln, and we were playing in Boston together, and we were like opening that tour every night, and we had played with those bands for like 3 nights already, and then yeah, the fourth night he just like we were playing,
Yeah.
and he
There's a
just
there's a
starts.
picture. My best friend Kayla came. Was
She
she
just called her Kayla.
Kayla's
Hey,
Kay? I know her first name
Kayla
is
Dawn.
Kayla, but she goes by Kay. Um, she took a picture. I think it was her picture, right?
Yeah, it's her picture.
Yeah.
Doing the scratch
And
thing.
he's like this.
Ah.
And then I don't know, it just became a thing after
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Now every show, everyone scratches.
Yeah. Everybody's scratching.
You even got the little
Yeah.
kids doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't
Cool.
know the songs about
It's cool to see because like
being horny.
Wait till they grow up and they know what's it about.
Yeah. I mean, there's a song about amphetamines, like whatever. We're a
I
kids
know.
band, but also not a
It
kids
is
band.
funny because there's a lot of kids that really like our band, and then I think about like the songs that we have.
Yeah, but like they're not like super direct.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. They
Technically,
like they
amphetamine delight's about not it's how drugs are bad. So, but like some people might like,
yeah.
Misinterpret it.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's have a
But
literal but
Catbite is for the kids, even though listen, they're gonna one day they'll learn.
yeah. Plus, I mean, like every
What
song has
one time they'll like being scratched up too.
Yeah.
exactly.
Now, what bands did you first hear about when you first learned about the ska genre?
The snails.
That's what I'm in.
Well,
Listen to.
no, I mean, I knew how like the bigger like third wave bands, and I just never like got into it like growing up. But then I met Tim and I moved to Philly, and I like didn't know anybody here. My family's from like Westchester, PA. But I moved here and I was like trying to make friends and like meet people. And Tim and I worked together, and he told me about his band playing a show, and I was like, okay, cool, I'll just go to the show. And I remember going to the show and being like, what the fuck is this? It was so good. They were so good, and it was like right at the height of them being like, like very trad ska, and they were so good, and everybody was dancing and having such a good. I just remember like everyone having such a good time that I was like, this is amazing. Like, what kind of music is this? Not realizing that it was like ska music, but like I had never really listened to like Jamaican ska before. And it was just so cool. Like I think I'll always remember that because I just remember being like, wow, this is really fun and so danceable and like just yeah, it was really cool. It was at this bar called Terry's, and then the bar burned down.
Yeah,
Not that night.
Mm.
not that night. No, I didn't on fire.
It
I
was
didn't.
set on fire from everybody dancing.
We did light a speaker on fire once when we were playing, but
Yeah.
we didn't light it. It exploded.
Catbite did, yeah.
Yeah, but um, yeah, and then for me, yeah, kind of the same. I'd like downloaded a bunch of shit on LimeWire and like had some. Less Than Jake pop up and some Goldfinger. I didn't realize it was ska. I just liked it. But then like I really got into it when the singer of the Snails, Todd, he had given me a CD, a burnt CD, and it was Operation Ivy and then the Agrolites, and that was
Oh,
it. It was like the Agrolites, I think it was the four, or maybe no, it was maybe the one before that. It was the one with the lion on it. Or was it Tiger? I don't know. It was a bunch of Agolite songs and Op Ivy songs, and he gave it to me to play on the school announcements because I was like I was in charge of doing like the video. Like we had like a morning news program thing every morning, get broadcasted to all the homerooms, and I was like in the control room doing like the video editing and like doing the music, and I would play music before it started. So I was like really exploring a bunch of new music, and like I just kind of really gotten close with him, and he was in this cool band, the Snails, and he was kind of showing me new music, so he like gave me this one, and then I just like was like, this is the coolest thing ever. And then, me and him got became really good friends, and he kind of introduced me to a lot of like the Hellcat. Like we would watch the Hellcat, give him the boot, like DVDs and the CDs, and that's when I got really into like that type of shit, like Slackers, Agrolites, Westbound Train, Hepcat, um, you know, and then obviously like Rancid and like some of those other bands, but I was like really into like the trad stuff, and then yeah, that's when I kind of went down the crazy hole of learning about Jamaican music and Trojan Records and Studio One and bada bing bada boom.
Nice.
Have you ever heard the Pre-Agrolites band, Rhythm Doctors?
I feel like I've looked up a song on YouTube or something. Yeah, did they have like an album or anything? I remember
Yep.
I like
Mhm.
I've talked to Jesse and like Roger about it.
Yeah.
It was Jesse and Roger, right?
Yeah, and Brian Dixon, Boom Boom
Right
Dixon,
next to
which
in it?
was
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Boom Boom was from there, but he's not in the scene anymore. He lives on a farm up somewhere.
Oh yeah, I've heard.
Yeah, yeah, but Brian also did some of the horns for the Hippos at Signet Sound Studios.
Oh
Oh,
really?
nice.
Yeah, for that one too. So I've known Brian forever. He played in C Spot. He's
Yeah.
played in like every band here back in the early '90s.
He's like the reason I play the guitar like the way I play the guitar, like never standing still and just like playing it like it's like you're playing punk rock, but like I just remember watching those early like Agrolites DVDs and stuff, like and like live videos, and he's just fucking going absolutely insane. And I'm like, oh, you can do that? That's sick. So like as soon as I picked up a guitar, like to be in the Snails, I was trying to be Brian Dixon,
Yeah.
like doing that shit all over the place. And now I can't play guitar standing still. So thanks, Brian Dixon.
He's a great engineer too. He's done a lot of bands. Yeah, and he's awesome. He's a cool dude.
Yeah. Now, Britt, I always see you wearing cute outfits. Sometimes wearing Scott teen apparel. Do you do you ever have a tough time picking an outfit for going on tour? Or,
Yes.
yeah.
We just had this conversation. So we have a show tomorrow. And literally, it's just like, what am I gonna wear tomorrow? And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh no.
Yes, because I really enjoy like picking outfits for shows,
I know.
and
Uh-huh.
a really fun way like to express myself. And
Mhm.
but also like I don't want to I'm fine like repeating outfits, but like I don't want to do that all the time. So like it's
Mm.
cool to like mix and match and like try to figure things out. But yeah. Um I have this one dress that I really love right now that I've worn like so many times. But I love it, so I might wear it.
Different
Hey, if
scenes
you
all the time. So like, there's pictures, yeah,
I
but
know,
like
I know.
different people, so they're not gonna know.
But
Yeah.
yeah, it's so fun. It's really fun to like get to dress up because like on a normal day, I'm wearing like just like a long sleeve cutoff and like jean shorts, like and like when I go to work, I don't dress up crazy. Like so being on stage is like my time to like do my makeup crazy and like wear something really fun and cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever hit up the thrift shop for those cool items?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's like where I find like most of like the cool pieces that I have is like
Yeah.
thrift shops or like consignment shops. Um, there's this place in the Franklin Mills Mall, I think it is, that's like just outside of or like Northeast Philly. That's like a big like warehouse type place. And like I go with my friend Sage and we'll go and we'll be there for like hours, like
Yeah.
4 or 5 hours because it's so huge and they just have like and everything's like uh I forget who it's clothes that are like and also like home goods and stuff that are like used in like the home goods are used in the stores as like displays and then they get brought to this place so they're like discounted. Sometimes they have like stains on them and stuff and like but it's like whatever. It's cheap and
Mhm.
like you can probably wash out the stain or whatever.
Right.
Um yeah,
And some
so
of that stuff was so cool from yesteryear that
Oh
you
yeah.
can't find that nowadays.
Hmm.
yeah, yeah, it is. It's fun. I like shopping.
Yeah.
Jose wasn't sure how you would take that question, especially him saying the word cute.
Oh, all right. I'll put on my outfit for cute.
Now, can you tell us about the ska and punk scene in your area where you live and what bands that you play with, which bands that you like the most around there?
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, there's not really much ska at all in
at least in
Philly.
Philly.
There there's this new band the Fensick which that
With
I
Mark
guess
Wasserman.
yeah,
Yeah.
they might. I think they're more New Jersey. They're kind of from all over the place, but they're pretty close to Philly, so I would count them as a part of the because there's just really no one. There's no ska bands really here at all.
Besides
There's us.
Joker's Republic,
Yeah, they're also a Jersey thing.
Jersey.
There's
Yeah, I love them.
yeah, they're great. But then yeah, if we're going Jersey, then there's like Hub City Stompers and
Yeah.
who else?
What about
Um,
like punk bands in Philly?
I mean, the thing is, like, Philly's music scene is just so insane, so big, and so like multi-genre. There's just like so much good stuff everywhere. I don't even. It's hard to keep up.
Yeah.
But I mean, just like like I mean, one of my favorite like punk bands from Philly is Soul Glow.
Yeah.
They're amazing. Just like a little bit of hardcore and punk rock and just crazy shit. And also like Sweet Pill is like this other band that's like in the kind of indie emo punk
Yeah.
math rock. I don't
Humanitarian.
Humanitarian. Yeah,
They're
they're
cool.
they're a cool band that we played with at this festival last year. They're cool. I like them a lot. Um yeah, there's just like so many. And like we don't really, play Philly that much anymore because we have to like, you know, be strategic.
Yeah.
But so at this point we're only, we're playing like one headline show a year, maybe a support show, and then like tomorrow there's like this random street festival where they're giving us so much money. And we're just gonna go and play it and it'll be fun. I mean it's like a free all ages, it's like a summer series, like every Thursday, like a concert out
Yeah.
in the U City district. It's just such a weird fucking area, but it'll be cool. I mean, it's fun. And
Should be
and
fun.
it's cool because it's like we don't really have to promote it. People will show up and, maybe find out about us. It's like a cool little event for people to like, take their kids. There's a beer
Yeah.
garden. Uh, yeah. But yeah,
Yeah,
there's
there's places like the counties or the cities, even the amusement parks. They've
mhm.
got the money to do it. Because I remember Meal Ticket played at Knott's Berry Farm back in the mid '90s, and then
Mhm.
they told us or the Hippos to go ahead and play it, and I think it was $600 they paid, and this was in '98 maybe, I don't know, something
Yeah.
like
Ooh.
that. So places like that, they've got the money and they want the bands to play, which is awesome. So those are the best meal tickets.
Oh yeah. And it's like I love doing stuff like that because then it's like it gives us money for the road and stuff, and
Mhm.
then we can kind of keep our headline tickets low and
Yeah.
like all ages and like
Yeah.
because we're like we
And
um
like because of the air, like it's in University City, which is like where Penn's campus is, and like We don't like a lot of the venues are not over in that area, so like I think maybe it will reach some new people that have never heard of us in Philly, which could be cool.
Okay.
And you know, it's like an easy one to do, and it kind of just is like, yeah, we'll do it. It'll be fun.
Pretty fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Nice. So,
And show too. I'll be in bed by 8:30.
nice. So, do you have any like go-to travel secrets when you go for when tours and stuff?
I'm sorry, for what?
Do you have like any like travel secrets or survival secrets when you go on tours? Like I read like you
Wipes.
one time like had 3 masks on at one point or something. Is there any like for any precautions or rituals you do when you go on tour?
Oh, well, lately I've been doing I'll have like throat coat tea and then a cough drop right before we
Mm.
go on stage, and that's been really good at like keeping my voice and my throat like from getting destroyed from like talking at merch all night long and also be doing a show and then repeat
Yeah.
every day for 3 weeks. So that's been really good.
Vocal warm-ups.
Vocal warm-ups
We
every
do,
day.
yeah, me and Britt and Ben and Kaylee do like 10 minutes ish of at least of vocal warm-ups if we have the space available. Sometimes there's not really anywhere to do it, but we try and do it every day before the show.
Yeah. This last this the Less Than Jake tour, I just started taking magnesium before bed, which has
Oh.
been like, helpful for like sleeping.
Mm.
So, like if you're someone that struggles with sleeping, I think it'd be worth your while to check it
Yeah.
out.
Mm.
And finding sleep on tour and like good sleep is really hard. So that is cool. I also
Mm.
use this like really good soap. It's Neutrogena, I believe. It's like $13 actually for the soap. So it's like kind of expensive for soap, but it's got like little tiny scrubbies in it.
Yeah.
And it's
Mm.
good for like acne too. So like when we were in Europe, I had it with us and it was so hot there that I was getting sweat rashes. And
Oh,
I would use the scrub and they would go away immediately.
Yeah.
So
oh,
and it
nice.
really clean, which like on tour, you're not
We
clean.
love feeling clean.
Yeah.
So back to my first point, butt wipes.
Yeah, butt wipes is a really good
Butt
one. Keep
wipes.
that thing on.
Yeah.
Mm.
Keep them in every bag. You
Yeah.
never know.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
Because they don't have
Because
bidets.
yeah, there's no
No
bidets. If
bidets.
you stay at somebody's house that has a bidet, that's sick, but like most places don't got them.
Yeah, but you gotta make sure it's the flushable kind. You don't want to fuck up someone's septic system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm,
That's
mm,
disrespectful.
mm,
Well, I'm
mm.
glad you touch base on that Europe thing because my next question is about your time overseas. What countries that you've played in? How was the scene out there? How different is the scene and the people from the States here?
Mm.
Um, Well, Europe was amazing. It was so fun. The shows were really cool. It was our first time doing it was our second time in mainland Europe and our like first time doing festivals over there, which was really cool. And I think maybe one thing that is like slightly different that I noticed, we played a festival in the Netherlands called Yara on Air, and we played at like
One
yeah, like one,
in the afternoon.
I guess, which was like pretty early still. And
Yeah, we were the
the
first
first on
band,
our
first
stage,
on our stage.
it was packed. There was like maybe 400 or 500 people.
Yeah, I'd say at least like
Wow.
5
And
Mm.
it's our
in
first
our tent, like actively in our tent
yeah,
watching
watching
us.
us.
Not like walking by, like
In the
legitimately
tent,
like
staying there to watch our set. And I just was like blown away because we played a festival in just outside of Boston. What was the in between days or between days or whatever?
oh.
I don't know. It was like we played at like 11:30 or something, and there was like maybe 13 people there, and some
Yeah.
people were like trickling in as we were like doing playing our set, and it was just like such a stark difference. Like these people in the Netherlands who have never heard of us, and they're all here at the very first band playing, and they're here to watch. And I think a lot of them did not know who we were, but they were excited to see us. And then, we played this festival
Yeah.
in Massachusetts somewhere, and it was disheartening.
Oh,
I mean, yeah, that was a couple of years ago still, but
Yeah.
yeah, I think,
But
yeah,
still, like, you buy tickets to a festival because you want to see all the bands, right? Or as
right.
many. So like there was just like nobody there. Nobody even showed up. Like
Oh, wow.
festival. So I don't know. It just was I I thought of that immediately after we played that festival in the Netherlands. I was like, this is like different than festivals in the States, I think.
yeah, kind of just on the same thing. Like the festivals are just so much different over there, and there's so much more appreciation for music, and
Mm.
it's not just like a social event to get fucked up at. It's like people go in there with the intention of seeing as many bands as possible, discovering bands,
Yeah.
and also like I was finding in several of the festivals we played, like people, it seems like people like really did their research on the
Oh yeah.
bands. Like there was like so we played Czech Republic for the very first time ever. We played Mighty Sounds and never been to that country ever. And same thing, we played, I don't know, we had a good time slot. We were like 6 p.m. or something, and there was once again like 500 people in our tent. It was a smaller tent, so it was even cooler because it was completely packed. And but the crazy thing was just like everyone was singing along for most of the songs.
Wow.
And
Even like our new songs off of Doom
Doomgarden,
Garden, like people,
Wow.
and it was, yeah, it was just kind of mind blowing.
yeah. And then we did an
Because we were
acoustic set.
Czech Republic, like I would have never thought that anybody knew our songs in Czech
Yeah.
Republic.
And then we did an acoustic set that same night at like midnight. And same thing. There was, I don't know, maybe like 200 people showed up to our acoustic set
Yeah.
and we're singing along. And then we end the set with our song, Excuse Me, Miss. And we, do the last chorus and we're done. We're like, take a bow. And then they just keep singing the chorus over and over and over again. Like, I don't know, like there must have been like 30 people like that started it, and by the end, like it probably went on for like 5 minutes. And
Wow.
people literally just singing the chorus of our song
That's
to
wild.
us after we just like finished our acoustic set, and we're just like, what the fuck? So yeah, it's just that's definitely different than the States. At least for a band of our level, like a newer and lesser known band,
Hmm.
we don't really get that type of respect and appreciation at festivals here.
Right.
Yeah.
Unless it's Supernova, because people love Supernova. But
Yeah.
Nice.
Awesome.
Now, I read that you did a little secret party in Chicago at the Empty Bottles for a fundraiser for the 2025 California wildfire victims. Can you tell us a little about that?
so the show itself was part of Riot Fest, and we did it the night before Riot Fest. So that was just like the Riot Fest presents after show. And it was a secret Op IV set. Um it was announced as Allergic and Grace with Catbite show. Um,
Mhm.
but we did everything but say, by the way, this is an Op Ivy cover set. And it like sold out immediately because it's a small venue. It's like 200 cap. And I made a point to get a bunch of like different angles of video from that show and also to get the recordings from the sound and from like a phone for like ambiance and stuff. Because I was like, it'd be cool to do like a live video or live record or something down the line. Um, but I just kind of held on to that for a while, and then yeah, once the wildfires were really going nuts, I was just sitting here in Pennsylvania. We are just sitting there helpless, like just like seeing our friends like dealing with this shit. I'm like, like what do we fucking do? There's almost only so much you can do, and like we always are trying to help out. And I'm like, I just had the idea is like, what if we take those songs, mix them really quick, like make it really good because people have been asking us for a live record for the Op Ivy thing for so long, and it's kind of back to the thing of like not wanting to tour with it or anything. It's just
Mm.
feels fucking weird and icky to like put out a live record of another band and like make money off of it.
Mhm.
I knew we could make a bunch of fucking money. Like it just didn't sit right. So we're just holding on to it, and then yeah, once the fire started, I was texting with Ben, our bass player, and so I'm like, "Yo, can you mix this and make it sound good?" And like, we'll just do a live record, and all the proceeds go to the fire. And so he went above and beyond. Like a couple days later, like mixed the whole record, and it sounds fucking amazing. And then I was at the same time doing all the video, going through all the like, whole set, which is like 50 minutes long, I guess. And and then, I got Laura's blessing to do it. And she was like, of course. And yeah, I just put it out on Bandcamp. I was like, yeah, pay what you want. All the money's going, we split it up between Best Friends, which is a organization that helps animals in need, and it was at the time it was specifically for animals and pets and stuff affected by the wildfires. And then the other one was
Oh,
uh,
Sweet
Sweet
Relief.
Relief,
Yeah.
which is a fund organization for musicians that are, affected by things such as, in this case, the
Wow.
wildfires.
Wow.
Um, and we're just like, yeah, we'll just put it out, pay what you want. All the money is going to go split 50-50 between those. Didn't really think it would go that well. We're like, if we can raise $100, it'd be sick. I just remember like hitting like submit on Bandcamp, and then in this room, and I like walked around the hall to my bed, sat next to Britt, and like by the time I got there, it was like we were already made like $300.
Wow.
Wow.
Because like people are, following us, and like got the alert, like, and also it was like midnight our time, so like all like, people on the West Coast, it's, like 9 whatever 9.
It's pretty insane.
Nine.
I think we raised
We made it up to like
55,000.
so we raised, the total amount of sales was somewhere like $30,000 in the course of like,
No, no, no.
no, it was 30,000, but then the fees.
Yeah, we were only able to donate like 24.
Yeah, this was getting ready to say
Yeah.
that there's the Bandcamp fees,
Yeah.
and which is, it sucks. Bandcamp fees and the taxes
Yeah.
took like something like $6,000, $7,000. But yeah, like the total amount was like above 30,000, but we were still able to donate like 12,000 to each
Mhm.
organization, which was really cool. And
Yeah.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
that was a good way to get that record out, but
Yeah.
not feel weird and icky about making money off of someone else's songs.
Yeah.
Yeah. As a California resident, thank you so much for that.
I mean, yeah, ain't no thing.
Yeah.
I'm just glad, like it was really cool. And plus it
Mhm.
sounds fucking good. The record
Yeah.
sounds good. Brett did such a good job on it. And it's cool. I'll listen to it sometimes when I'm at the gym, when I'm like trying to get hyped up. I'm like, damn, we did that. I'll watch the live video of it too. I'm like, hell yeah,
Mm.
be back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you know Brian Wallace, Dub Robot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So his home was affected too in Ventura. So
Yeah, really.
yeah, that sucked for him. So
Mhm.
he had to save everything that he could there. But he's one person personally that I know was pretty affected, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Now we know your band is constantly touring. So what happens back at home for your pet there? And do you have like family in the area, people who watch things for you?
Pet
We,
sitter?
we actually have a roommate, our friend Jack. He was the person like before he moved in with us, he would come and take care of the pets. When we would leave, he would stay at the house. And then it kind of just worked out where like Tim and I, the house that we lived in before, we needed to move out, and then we found this house, and we were like, well, we knew the next year we'd be touring like
A lot more.
heavily. And we were like, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? And then we just kind of thought like maybe we'll see what Jack's, thinks about moving in with us.
Mhm.
And it's great. We're like grateful to have him.
Yeah. Just like have a constant person who
Yeah.
is part of the animals' lives.
Yeah.
So that's definitely the hardest part about touring, is having to leave the animals. But we
Mhm.
know that like
They're taken care
they're
of.
taken care of, and they
Mhm.
have like,
Consistency.
yeah.
Mhm.
Because like before Jack moved in with us, he would come to the house, and then like you could immediately see like Nacho, our dog, like his demeanor would change because he knew, as much as he loves Jack, he knew like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
yeah.
need to go. Yeah.
Like he knew
Mm.
something was going on. So now it's like, Jack is here, it's consistent. Like
Yeah.
he still gets sad when we leave, but like it was like breaking my heart to see. You could just like see it change in his face and his like body language that he knew like something was going on. So yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely better.
Yeah. Also, they totally get it now. They know, like,
No.
yeah, they get sad, of course, and
Sometimes like they still give us like we have three cats and Nacho, and like the cats will the one of them is always excited to see Tim because he's obsessed with Tim, but like sometimes we get like the cold shoulder from like Nacho, and he'll be
oh.
like, "You guys left me," but
for
then
like a
yeah,
day.
for like yeah, like never mind. Yeah.
She's just chilling.
Um, cool.
He's
So,
chilling.
so I got one final question. Now, picture the Scott History Hour viewers discovering Catbite for the first time. Which track should they queue up and why?
Hmm.
I say put him away. I
Put
think
him away
that's
is
my
a good one.
favorite.
Okay.
Favorite of the new. It might be my favorite Catbite song. I don't know. I go in phases, but I really like playing that song. And I think it's a really cool song. Melodies are fun. They're yeah. Put them away by Catbite. Do it.
Cool.
Awesome. Now
Um,
did you guys almost die in Denver or something?
no.
Oh, yeah. That's all.
How did that come about?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, that is a good song. I would tell people to listen to Die in Denver. That's a good song. I think well, so that song, quick, it's about our keyboard player, Kaylee, actually, and like I mean, it's like it's inspired by
True events
her meeting an internet friend that's from Denver. This all actually happened. They met for the first time on tour
in Denver.
in Denver. We were playing at the Summit. It was on tour with Jeff Rosenstock, and it was the first time they met in person. They had been friends for like a few years online only, never met in person. And I witnessed them meeting, and it was like the both of them jumped like so high in the air. They were so excited to like finally meet each other. And it was just a really, really like special moment and really nice. And it was very sweet and inspired me. And so like I wrote the song and then I kind of like added like a little bit,
Fictionalized.
yeah, made it like into a fictional story where they like run away together from Denver and they go to California. And
Yeah.
then
Oh,
Like I don't want to die in this place where I grew up. Let's
yeah,
like
let's
take
get
my
out of
hand
here.
and let's
Yeah.
go to the
Yeah.
the West Coast.
Yeah.
Um,
But yeah, that's a good one. People can listen to that one.
Yeah.
Huh.
Now, any plans to release your Paramore's cover of Still Into You?
I would freaking love to, but Tim doesn't want to.
no, it's not that I don't want to. I don't like
When there's a band that's currently out there performing and like doing, but like we could record it and just put it out and release
we could
it.
yeah, I would have to
I
do
would
it
love to play it out live. We've only done it
once.
just on New Year's Eve, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've only done it one time, but I love Paramore and I love that song, so I'm down to play.
No, I loved it. I love the song. I love Paramore. I love doing it. I don't personally like covering, at least in our band, like covering active bands.
Hmm.
You know,
Well, they're not touring anymore right now.
they're an active band now.
One day,
One day.
one day we'll get it.
Now, normally at this time we ask, since we know ska does not pay the bills, what are each of your occupations? But you guys are always touring, so
We
that's your
we
life,
do have,
right?
we do have shitty day jobs. I work as a mover for a moving company.
Yeah, and I'm a bartender. I work at three different places, two venues and one like dive bar.
Yeah. We everyone in the band still has a shitty little side job that is basically something that they can come and go from.
Hmm.
We're really lucky to all have something like that.
Hmm.
I quit my job of 8 years 2 years ago because we were starting to tour too much, and I'm like they were cool with me leaving here and there, but I was like, yeah, I gotta be on tour for a month and a half, and they said, you've been here 8 years, but sorry, like, and I said, all right, fuck you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like didn't have a job for went on tour and then didn't have a job for a month and was like, fuck, this is terrifying. But yeah, then luckily I found this moving job. It's sucks. Gotta move stuff all day, but it's like, I can come and go
Mhm.
whenever I want, basically. Knock on wood.
Yeah.
And then yeah, same with like bartending and Chris, our drummer, bartends. Ben is a dog daycare manager. So he just watches dogs, and when he's on tour, he can kind of do like managerial stuff from the road.
Neat. Cool.
Yeah, just do what we gotta do to keep doing the ska.
Kaylee's a
Yeah.
musician.
Yeah, Kaylee's always doing music stuff, but I mean, she does other
She,
music stuff.
she does like scoring for films and stuff.
Oh, nice.
That's like her job. And then
Wow.
band has the other job.
Hmm.
Cool.
Yeah. Now, Jose, I think he's the only one that doesn't have a job here because he's retired.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah, that's
He's retired military.
Yeah.
Oh, sick. Nice. That's good.
Now, what are each of your pet peeves and addictions?
Oh.
If you
um,
care to share.
let's see.
My pet
Addiction.
peeve is her addiction of picking her fingers.
Oh yeah.
And she's doing it. I always go, bam, and everyone it looks like I'm beating
I
my
know.
wife.
It's a bad, really bad problem I have. I think it kind of stems from like some sort of like OCD thing. Um, we don't have to get into all that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Sorry.
What are you addicted to, Brittany? Coffee,
Um,
records, music?
um, like probably like ice cream and cookies and like sugar.
Yeah.
Me
Yeah.
too, but I can't do that. I'm not so
Yeah.
bad.
Really hard. Donuts, cake.
Yeah. I mean, I'm addicted to food for
Mm.
sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's really good.
Pet peeve, negativity.
Mm. Pet peeve. Yeah. I don't know. I don't really know what my pet peeve is. Um,
Do you guys drive on tour? One of you?
Yeah, Tim usually drives.
yeah, I do like,
Pet peeve.
Yeah, with
well,
driving.
Well, pet peeve is when like you have an idea that is probably really good and someone in the band is like, I don't know about that.
oh yeah, that's probably the worst because I know I'm really good at ideas. So I don't like question my authority.
Yeah.
Question my authority when people question my genius,
Yeah.
I guess.
You
True,
sound like
Tim.
Cartman from South Park.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Respect my authority.
Tim does have a lot of really good ideas and sometimes pushback from other bandmates. And I know that's a pet peeve of yours.
Yeah, there you go. That's the number one. Yeah. Because I know I'm really good at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it. Now, what does the future hold for Catbite? Any new material coming?
Um,
It's definitely we're gonna be working on LP3 soon. Definitely
yeah.
sooner than the
Yeah. It's not going to be another 10 years or 20 years.
yeah.
There will be new music
And then
at some point.
hopefully next year we're hoping to get back out to like Japan and Australia and maybe even South Korea
Yeah.
and hopefully Hawaii because we've never
Sure.
been.
Yeah.
You
I
better
mean,
hit up Mikey Rude when you're there.
yeah.
Yeah.
He'll
Yeah,
hit
We
you
met
up.
him.
Yeah, he
yeah.
loves you guys.
We've talked to him so many times. It just is like it's so hard. Like,
Yeah, we always tell him about the shows that we're gonna play in Hawaii, and then they get canceled because it
yeah,
doesn't work out. Because we were supposed to be there this year, and then
and
yeah, because we were gonna
it doesn't make
basically have
sense.
to go from Hawaii to Germany.
Right.
And we're like, no, we can't do that. So we had to like not do the Hawaii this
Yeah.
year. Well,
But
yeah, we'll hopefully do it next
you
year.
know, we have a lot of goals and we got nothing but time.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we're just, yeah, the next plan is just keep doing what we're doing and
But yeah, definitely new
enjoying.
music will be coming out
Yeah.
um soon. I don't know when.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. We gotta have
looking
him.
forward to that. Now, where can we find your music, both physical and digital?
Um, you can find it well,
Just go to catbite.net and it's
catbite.net.
got it all on there. You can
Yeah.
buy the record. You can also, it'll have like at the bottom, like, you know, streaming services. You can just click on that, catbite.net. It's got it
Yeah.
all. It's got our tour schedule, our merch.
Yeah, and link to like Spotify,
Mhm,
YouTube,
mhm.
Apple Music. Um,
Yeah.
yeah. Also, yeah, I think we still have records on ours.
Mhm.
If not Bad Time, there's a link to Bad Time Records is
Mhm.
things. Yeah.
Do you have a link tree
Cool.
also that has all that stuff too?
Do you have a link tree? All of our social media is Catbite Band, and
We don't have a link tree anymore.
we
We
don't.
just have the website because the website literally has it all.
Oh,
It's basically like a link
never
tree the
mind.
way. Yeah, we used to do it, but now,
Yeah. Well, you
um,
don't need it when you have a website, really.
yeah,
Yeah,
the website
yeah.
is it's as user friendly as like a link tree. It's just, website. Powered by Shopify.
Nice.
Oh, sure.
And you have plans to re-release any of these more pressings of some of the albums that are no longer around?
I Are they not around anymore? I don't even know.
Well, I know a couple of these. I think this one you're on your second or third pressing or something. I don't remember on
think we're
this
on
one. This one's a
uh,
second pressing. I don't.
yeah. So I think
Nice one, I think, is on the fourth
the
pressing.
fourth pressing
Yeah.
is the deluxe edition, which the colors are inverted and
Yeah.
it has four, um,
Two cat lay and two.
one cat light and three cat fight songs.
Yeah.
It's right over there. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right. You're right.
Am I right? It's
Yeah.
only on the vinyl.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, on the deluxe edition.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I have these two first pressings, but I missed out on the Doom Garden unfortunately for the first pressing, so I have to
Um,
wait for that.
there's on our website. I think there's about 15 left.
Of the first pressing?
Yeah. Let me
There you
check.
go.
There's it's like
But it's
almost
not the bad time one.
no,
It's
it's our variant of
yeah.
it, which is still a first pressing. The Doom Garden band exclusive vinyl. Oh, they do have both. I think there's like 10 of
That's
each.
Euro though. Or that says
That's because my phone is in because I was looking up to make sure I could buy things in Europe. There you go. Well, no, because there was an issue because people were trying to get our shirts from Europe
oh
and they're like, and I told Brent to get it so that they could do the international shipping. Where are we?
USA.
There it is. US dollars. Yeah. Yeah, there's the cool green one.
What? Nice.
Ooh, oh,
Wow,
that's
that's my
awesome.
favorite. And then there's the
Twisted
Let's
one.
see.
twist.
I'm logging on right now.
Oh, come on.
Just show that.
Looks like that. It's like
Oh,
it's
that's
kind of
neat. That looks groovy.
yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah. So those are the two band exclusive vinyl. There's like not many. There's there was like around 250 of each of those two. I think there's literally like 10-ish, 10 to 15
Hmm.
of each left on our website on catbite.net. And
Nice.
that's like the end of the first pressing, I think. I
Yeah.
guess I guess Mike might have a couple. Oh,
And
I
it's
gotta
only
look.
vinyl. You guys don't do CDs, right?
We are doing CDs in Japan, but we don't have any in the States. Yeah, actually we have some from Japan right here.
That's the
Oh, that's very
version
neat.
exclusively only in Japan. We actually just had a call with our call with management today, and we were talking about
Doing some CDs. I'm gonna open it.
you can open it. Okay, yeah, we'll open it. But yeah, we want to do so we had nice one on CD. I think it's completely sold out. We did like couple 2,000 of them or something. But we were talking about maybe just doing like the first 6 years like CD, and it's just everything on one CD and like one big like Catbite deluxe thing.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And just be able to it'd be good for getting people to new people into it. Like,
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, there's a lot of people that are to physical media, not just the vinyl, but CDs like me, because I have a
Yeah.
shitload of Jose knows from everybody that I show my CDs to.
yeah,
Yeah, we've had a decent amount of people that want CDs, so I think we'll probably do it.
Yeah.
yeah,
A lot of bands are putting out cassette tapes too nowadays.
Yeah.
yeah,
Chuck likes to put out his little cassette tape club too.
yeah. We have Doom Garden cassettes in the UK. They did a limited edition of I don't even know how many that they did, but if you want it and want to pay for UK shipping,
Oh no, we usually just wait till Chuck imports everything and we buy it from him.
perfect.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, that's what I do. A lot of the German stuff I like.
Yeah. Eh,
Now, is there any last words that you have for the fans of Catbite and our viewers out there?
Thanks for listening to us.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming to shows and talking with us at the shows. And just being fans. It's like we wouldn't be able to do it without people who support us. So
Yeah.
thank you so much.
Yeah. And if you're new to us, go listen to Put 'Em Away and then
Yeah.
listen to Die in Denver. Then think about it. And if you like us, come and see us. Um, yeah, we still have about 40 probably shows this year. Probably more than that. Fuck, we probably have like 50 more shows this year.
We're gonna be back in Europe. We'll be in Mexico City this year.
Two headline tours. One is yet to be announced.
Yeah.
West Coast.
Yeah, we still got so much going on. So keep an eye out, catbite.net. It's got all the info, Catbite Band on social medias. And just thank you for the support.
Yeah.
Tim, what you should do with that is rub the scissors the apart across the opening.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's kind
that's
of
a
what
good
I was
idea.
thinking. After, so I have a good method for opening the vinyl. I just do the friction on my pants and then
Yeah.
pop it open. I haven't opened a CD in 30, on my 34. It's been a while. This is
Oh,
early
it
on.
looks like somebody just purchased an album on your website.
I just got the notification. Thank you.
It's going over to Hesperia, right?
Yes.
Where he lives.
Sick. Do you know Brent Friedman from do you know him? No.
From the
He
name
was
sounds familiar.
He,
in
he used to be the drummer of We Are the Union, but now he is just a booking agent and like he'll do tour manager. He's the tour manager for or booking agent for Suicide Machines and
most of the
most of the Bad Time bands. But he's based in Anaheim, yeah.
He
Oh.
was in his first band was Save the Swim Team
Oh yeah.
many
Yeah.
years ago. I don't know. Well, yeah, he's gonna be the one shipping you the record because
Oh, okay.
he runs our merch store. Um, but I guess you don't know Brent.
No,
Nice guy.
I don't.
Not
Sorry.
personally, no.
No.
All right. I thought everyone in California knows each other.
Everywhere is so far away here in California. Like I'm like 2 hours away from Jose at least. Right?
Whoa.
You're like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But he drives 2 hours for shows anyway, so like he's gonna drive 2 hours next Friday to see Hub City Stompers.
And
Oh,
I'll give him a hug from us.
yeah, tell him
Yeah.
Or like give Travis a little noogie. Just
A little thing. Here you go. This is from Tim.
actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're gonna see them at Supernova too, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm driving this weekend to Marietta. That's an hour away, an hour and change, to see Voodoo Glow Skulls.
nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just found out my good friend Sage, her cousin is in that band because she's from Santa Cruz and she's been in Philly for a little while now, but I didn't know. She was like, "Yeah, my cousin's in a ska band. They're called Voodoo glow skulls? What?
Uh,
It was really funny.
The heck?
that's cool.
Yeah, they're awesome. So let's round this up. We just want to hold on real quick after. We just want to say thank you for everything, taking the time. Um, say sorry to Nacho for us for cutting his walk short.
Fine.
But we'll see you definitely in December. So hold on real quick. But goodbye there. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Hold on.
Later, skaters.
Hello, Skankers. Jose here, aka Skanking Force. Would you like to win a free Ska Box? It's as easy as following Ska Box Rocks and Sniff Dog Records on Instagram and Facebook. And subscribe to Ska History Hour on YouTube and comment Ska Box Rocks in any video to enter. Good luck!